How's it going, everybody? This is the head mystic checking in with you guys. I'm at Stadium Sounds and I'm in a special place and on a special day because it is June 7th. Today is Prince's birthday. If anybody knows, they know that I've worked, knows me. They know that I worked at Paisley Park. Definitely felt that energy and always want to continue kind of keeping that relationship, that communication going as far as him being a possible spirit guide for me. Kind of confirmed it a while ago with a couple of people, but I like doing these type of readings just to kind of see the energy and what he may be wanting to like communicate at this time. If that portal is open for us, Prince, we appreciate you. Um, if y'all have seen my advertisement for Stadium Sounds, we talk about the purple lights being in reverence kind of for him being here in Minneapolis. So without further ado, he was into numerology, so I'm going to take the numerology route with this whole entire reading. I did start it at 12:47 a.m., so in the studio late night, um, and what that ended up going up to in numerology is 5. So I took that, and I also took, of course, the date with today's with the current year. That's a 4. When you add it up, 6/7/2025 reduces down to a 4. Um, and then when you add the 5 and the 4 together, so we're talking current time and space, this kind of things that Prince put into his music, we're going down to 9. What is 9? 9 is actually Prince's life path number. So, and another Gemini that I know as well is Left Eye. So, a lot of you know that story as well. But there it is right there. That is Prince's life path number. And he was a sun in Gemini. So, in that energy, what I'm going to do is do a quick 9 card spread. Um, I'm thinking I may speak through this one, or I might just throw captions. So just look out for that. This is not future me. This is past me talking. So while we're going through the reading, I'm going to pull 9 cards, put them out into a chart um, or in a grid here, and we're going to clarify what The Secret of the Ancestors deck by Abiola Abrams says, which has numbers on them. And then we're going to use my archetype deck to kind of use to find the imagery and the energy, because sometimes there's certain characters and lore that we can look into to kind of express the energy a little further into what an oracle card is going to say. And that's with tarot as well. And then I might go ahead and throw a romance card in there, an angel card, to try to see if there's a love message. Of course, we all know that Prince was definitely about love. So that's what we're going to get doing today. Hope y'all enjoy. First card in the grid, Mother Water, emotional self-care. That's what we're speaking on now. This is number 30. Two position, we have the Deviant, Chaos and Destruction. That's number 16. In the third position, we have the Root of Water, Highly Sensitive, number 28. Fourth position, we have the Martyr, Sacrifice and Self-Reflection, up there at number 12. Remember, we're going to remember our time as well that we started, time and space. The Chiefess is Strength Tested, that's going to be number 5. Our fifth position here, but it's going to be card number 8. Then we have the Loner, Isolation and Introspection, definitely his energy, and it also comes out as 9. So that's in the 6th energy there. In the 7th energy, we have is one of his also is one of his favorite numbers. Number 41, Father of Earth, Generosity. Definitely say something about that. Then we have the 8th card. It's going to be the Matriarch, Nurture the Harvest, and that's going to be number 3. So communicating for sure. And then in 9, we have 13, Jumbi, Total Disruption. All right. So we're going to see what he's talking about this one. All right. And this is kind of talking to me for sure. At the bottom of the deck, we have Father of Fire, Passion Ignited. Now, this is number 26, but I'm just going to get down to that really quickly. There's something that I've definitely wanted to speak on in regards to like Prince and like the energy that's there is definitely just on 10. Like you can definitely tell that that presence is there. When you're in those walls and you're hearing the sound that he built in there, it's like, okay, it's all custom. So it's like no no room for error with Prince. And a lot of people know he was controlling. Um, he liked control. So, but he did give a lot as well. So when this seventh card came out, Father of Earth, Generosity, definitely a piece of Prince right there, kind of like just popping out and like, hey, remember some of these things, because there's a lot of interviews where he talks, where people talk about him giving a lot to random artists. He would be on YouTube sometimes and find a artist on there. That's actually, I think, how he found Third Eye Girl, which is one of the bands that he cultivated. Um, but yeah, he would give people opportunities, or he sometimes he just throw or try to throw them money, depending on what was going on with the what do you call his estate. So yeah, there's a lot of I have a lot of passion in regards to that energy and what he had to do, or sorry, what happened to him in that place. But we're gonna get some clarifiers on that energy. I've already shuffled these tarot cards, so we'll go from there. All right. So for the first card, which was Mother of Water, emotional self care, we have the Four of Swords. So and that's going to be a vampire representing that energy, something that was resting. That's really what the Four of Swords is about. It's actually taking a break. Uh, but in this energy, it could have been something that was like sucking out of him. A Mother of Water, somebody that was taking like emotionally self caring, or maybe just only like really caring for herself at this time. And this is funny because in his case, there's somebody that's a huge suspect on that, or would have been if you listen to the investigative files of the recordings and interviews. So maybe I'll put a link to one of those so y'all can check that out. So y'all know I'm not just talking out my head. And that's kind of where the number two energy comes from. This is again, if this is the energy of what Prince wants to speak on, the deviant, what caused the chaos and destruction. Um, and that's definitely going to be the person that was in control of the money. Ten of Pentacles, Minotaur energy kind of stood in strength with that energy as well. Because it has 1 and 6, there six harmony. It's also a number of family or familial energy. Um, and with that one there, it's kind of like just pointing directly to that. Now, in the third energy, we have the High Priestess in reverse, the fortune teller. The root of water, highly sensitive. Now, when I see this in reverse, what I'm seeing more so is like this is the energy like kind of Prince is claiming. Like I do believe he definitely dabbled with divination. Um, a lot of artifacts and stuff inside his place kind of like point to that as well. And then if you listen to his music, you just kind of know. Um, I think somebody talked about it in an interview as well. But I think it's him calling in his energy, or just kind of claiming like, okay, this is me. As far as it's also three, the third card. So the number three is the number of communication. I say this pretty often, but it always rings. So anytime it's like number three around, it's like okay, communication, communication. Um, so yeah, you have the High Priestess there on that one in reverse. It looks like this is another energy he's claiming, and it is him in one way or another. So the martyr, sorry, which is sacrifice and self-reflection, number 12. I told y'all we started this reading at 12:47, and here's the Gemini card here popping out that we got in reverse. Again, like I said, claiming his energy, Nine of Swords. So kind of like which would usually describe like in his mind, so it's like kind of him in his mind, who he was at this time when the stuff was going on. He's like now he's looking at the like a basilisk, or he's trying to defeat a basilisk. So in the five energy, and again, guys, the time added up to the number five, and he has a song, he has a band called The Time. So again, there's all the correlations I'm pulling together for you guys. Five of Swords, Angel, and eight. Eight is also the number of of connection, karma, cycles. So the chiefess came out there. Of course, that's feminine energy, but everybody knew that Prince could kind of take that duality. His strength was tested, like the card says, by playing that role or being that role here on Earth. So that kind of is what made him a loner. So when we bring it back down into six, which is his life path, nine, and we get the chariot. Keep going forward, seven again, which is also one of his favorite numbers, and the Cancer energy. So he definitely had he had to balance himself. I feel he still went forward with, of course, everything that he wanted to do, even building the little building that's next to Paisley Park. I would ask some locals about what that actually is, or some people uh, that have theories to what that building actually was. But yeah, like he went forward with everything that he wanted to. That's what the chariot represents as a centaur. Um, People would say, okay, this is the Eight of Cups, the pirate energy in reverse. So I would think this would be more so him. I don't know why that came to my head, giving them the booty. Like again, this is generosity, the pinnacle kind of energy. Want to give finances and stuff like that, and he would do it out of emotion. So the Eight of Cups. If he traveled somewhere and probably saw somebody, or maybe he was online and he saw somebody that was doing well, had a lot of talent, he would want to like invest in them, and that's an emotional attachment that he had more so than just like, oh, I'm gonna get money out of you, because he was just willing to give. So that works in the seven as well, because seven is an emotional number. Um, it carries on emotions, wisdom, and knowledge. All right. So in eight, we have the matriarch, which is nurture the harvest. That's number three. And we have another Gemini, and this is Gemini and Cancer card, Queen of Cups in the upright. So this card I usually do uh, set towards kind of like the energy of like Left Eye and Prince, because they both had the energy that really just, when you looked at them, you got stuck, like you wanted to know what else was going to happen. So Queen of Cups, Gorgon, the matriarch, nurture the harvest. So it's like that communication again. Three, in the three energy, we had the high priestess, the root of water, highly sensitive. So nurturing that energy of sensitivity, which is actually a good thing, because when he did that, he gave a lot to a lot of artists, a lot of people that were around him. Now, whether he got everything in return that he wanted to, I don't know. But here for the Jimby Total Disruption, the Ace of Swords, Quetzalcoatl. So that's that Mexican, I'm sorry, not Mexican, the Central America um, deity, I believe, where those pyramids are. So, and the Ace of Swords is definitely going to be like a intellectual thought. Um, and I feel like what is connecting here again, I said, like with his money and things that he was trying to give out of emotion. Um, in a lot of those detective files, it wasn't happening. So um, he would tell somebody to go ahead and do this, and it wouldn't happen. And then taxes as well, for like royalties and stuff, were coming out that didn't make sense to him or to anybody. So yeah, there's like that information that also comes into this reading that I'm seeing. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So a giant whale. There's usually like a wish being given or granted. So I feel like it's kind of like spirit came in with this cup, random cup, and it's like, here you go, like this is yours. So matching this energy at the fact that it's in reverse, it's kind of like he's giving us his message at this point. Um, I hope what I was able to speak on made sense, or you'll actually take a little more into yourself to go ahead and do some research, if that's something you're interested in. But if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure you're into Prince, and are into like readings and the energy that he might bring still. So what I said before is I was going to do a romance card to go ahead and close this out. So we will do one. I've already pre-shuffled this deck, And it says express your love. So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So you guys, he was all about love, and this is literally his love symbol right here. So I'll definitely go ahead and, I don't know, listen to a Prince song. See if it speaks to you. If you feel that type of energy, if you're able to tap in that way, do that. I had the Sign of the Times playing before I even did this reading. So I think it came out exactly how it needed to. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. And we want to thank Prince, of course. We want to thank our spirit guides, ancestors, and the universe for protecting us as we speak through this energy. And everybody take what you like from it, whatever resonates, leave whatever doesn't. If you don't think Prince would have said any of these things or thought of any of these thoughts that I said, then go ahead and dismiss it. It's cool. But being in that place, this is what I feel, and this is what I'm picking up as far as the energy goes. So I appreciate you guys, and y'all enjoy. Have a great weekend. All right, talk to you later.